As we commemorate this new stage of life that we are facing, I would like to share with you some of my personal reflections and experiences that have led me to this stage. 4 years ago, when I was graduating from my bachelor's degree in sociology, I felt the same way a lot of us probably feel today. Unsure of the future and unsure if everything will somehow work out. But let me tell you this, 4 years later, as I'm graduating from my master's in business analytics, I still feel the exact same way. I thought that things would magically work out. You start with your ambitions that you've had since you were a kid. You get through basic education. You do your 4 years of high school. You get to university. Then you land your internship. And then you start your first job. That's when you can start to climb the corporate ladder, passing by manager, VP, then partner, and then you're happy, right? The dream. Well, for me, I kept, as I was growing up, I kept changing what I wanted to be. First, I wanted to be a bus driver, a pilot, an economist, a lawyer, even a philosopher at some point, and a journalist. And journalist is what I wanted to be by the time I started university. So I chose to study sociology, something related, with people. But by the end of my second year, I already knew that I didn't want to be a journalist anymore. So there I was, stuck in a degree I didn't really want to finish. But I powered through, and I tried to diversify my profile by taking marketing classes on the side. And finally, I graduated with okay grades. And it's kind of funny, I thought I would have a job right out of the gate, but it took me 5 long months before finding what I really wanted. And when I found this job that I thought would solve, my problem, being able to start from there, to make my way up, I found out it was everything I wasn't expecting it to be. If I'm being quite honest, I wasn't very competent at my job. I wasn't that good, but I did my best. And I used the lessons I had learned in the past to power through. I was able to adapt to the situation, just like when I pivoted from sociology to marketing. I persevered, just like when I couldn't find a job during those 5 long months. And I hang on as long as I could. And luckily for me, it paid off when I was reassigned to a different role. I was given an opportunity to work with data, which is really funny because I used to hate math with a passion. And the idea of a sum function in Excel, absolutely terrifying. But I started working with data and I got really good at it. And that's something I learned was that I shouldn't limit myself to what I believe or what others believe of what I can and can't do. My pediatrician told my parents when I was a kid that I would never graduate from my bachelor's degree. My high school dean used me as an example of what a failure looks like in front of all my classmates. And one of my former superiors told me I would never, ever become a technical person, so I shouldn't even bother. So today I get to flex my muscles a bit and say, ha, take that. Today I can code better even better than I speak English. I'm working on AI projects and custom ChatGPT projects. I'm graduating from my master's summa cum laude, and I'm delivering the valedictorian speech. Pretty good, right? But despite all this, I still don't know how things are going to work out. And to echo similar words, I think that is part of the magic of life. No one knows what we're doing. No one knows what's going to happen next. We're all lost in this messy world, and obstacles will keep coming your way, and very, very few people will ever achieve the perfect path that they have envisioned. So all you can do is keep learning from your experiences and trying to make the best out of what you have. And as long as you keep learning, you'll be ready to take the opportunities that you find along the way. And that's what happened to me. Thankfully, on my way out of my last job, I came across the International Institute in Geneva. Most universities weren't willing to give me a shot at a degree in business analytics because I hadn't studied a technical field for my bachelor's. But I still applied, and thankfully, I got in. On top of that, the professors were really encouraging and were always happy to entertain all of my questions, no matter how stupid they were. They believed in me and helped me believe in myself. I didn't know it at the time, but this was the opportunity that I was waiting for. But before being ready for it, I had to keep learning and keep trying in the face of all these challenges. I had to power through. Class of 2023, if there's one message I'm trying to share, it's that nothing will ever make sense. Nothing will ever go exactly your way, but all you can do is keep trying and learning. As my cousin Christian mentioned to me the other day, it's like being a replacement football player. You'll be on the bench for a long time. It's probably not your dream. But all you can do is practice and keep doing your best so that when you are presented with the opportunity to play on the field, you will be ready to play. Thank you, everyone, and best of luck for the future. I hope that you keep learning and that you keep trying, because as learning comes with failure, luck comes with perseverance. Thank you.